The wind carried the smell of dust and sage as Eli Turner rode back toward his ranch, the late sun stretching his shadow long across the plain. It had been 7 years since he buried his wife, 7 years of quiet evenings in a house that never quite warmed, no matter how high he stacked the firewood. He kept his head down, worked hard, and spoke little. Folks said he was kind in a distant way, the sort of man who'd fix a fence without being asked and leave before the thanks could catch him. That was how he found her, by accident, the way life sometimes chooses. She stood near the creek bed, thin arms wrapped around herself, eyes fixed on the water as if it might carry her somewhere else. Her dress was too big, sleeves hanging past her wrists, hem torn and muddy. When Eli's horse snorted, she flinched so hard he felt it in his chest. "Easy," he said, voice low, hands open. "Didn't mean to startle you." She didn't answer. Her eyes flicked to the path behind her, then back to him, calculating. 15, he guessed. Too young to be out alone like this, too old to be lost without knowing exactly what waited if she went home. He noticed the bruises then, not fresh and angry, but old enough to have turned dull, layered with newer ones beneath the cloth. He didn't ask how she got them. He'd learned long ago that questions could close doors faster than locks. "What's your name?" he asked instead. "Mara," she whispered, like the word itself might be taken from her. He nodded. "I'm Eli. You hungry?" Her stomach answered before she could. She flushed, shame rising quick and hot. Eli swung down from his horse and took a wrapped biscuit from his saddlebag, offering it as if it were nothing at all. She took it with shaking fingers, devoured it in careful bites. He learned enough in fragments as they sat there, the days that ended in shouting, the nights that never felt safe, the work that was never enough. He didn't ask for names. He didn't need them. What mattered was the way she watched his hands, the way she braced when he shifted, the way hope tried not to show on her face. "You got somewhere you want to be?" he asked gently. She shook her head. "Just somewhere it's quiet." Eli looked toward the horizon, then back to her. His house came to mind, the extra room he'd kept closed, the quilts folded and untouched. The silence that pressed in every night. He thought of his wife's laugh and the promise he'd made at her grave to keep his heart open, even if it hurt. "I've got a place," he said. "It's safe. No one raises a hand there. You can stay as long as you need." Mara searched his face for tricks, for the edge of cruelty she knew too well. She found only patience, steady as the land beneath them. When she finally nodded, it was small, like a bird settling after a storm. As they rode toward the ranch, the sky darkened into evening. Eli set his coat around her shoulders without comment. She didn't pull away, and for the first time in years, the road home didn't feel empty to him at all.